are on. Welcome back. We've got Medieval Dynasty episode 95 today. So this should be a good one. I know yesterday, when I watched it back, you could tell I was kind of tired yesterday. Feeling pretty good today. Still haven't. I've had it for a while, but problems with sleep is just it's annoying. But so yeah, sorry if yesterday I sounded a little, I don't know, more monotone. I guess just I slept terribly the night before. But don't want to bore everybody with that. Today we have the ice wintry freezing my butt off challenge. And so what we'll do nice. So what we're going to do is we're on the last day of fall and we're going to get it all set up and cuz I want to make sure I'm already like in it as the day starts. So that means, like we'll have to take all of our clothes off, and what we're doing is I'm gonna put the trophy up right now. So we have to stay naked, well, in our underwear, all winter and survive. So I'm thinking we're just gonna take like literally everything off. Just I don't know if like you can keep a backpack on, if that would matter or not, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna take it all off, and then we're gonna combine it because the winter is pretty much gonna be a wash anyways. We're gonna combine it with one of the crest challenges, which is to stay overloaded for a whole season. So we'll kind of see how that goes. But I did in the last 2 days that we're off camera, I went through just some of the management stuff to make sure we're going to be selling things, and our guys have the resources they should need to like kind of make it through the winter. We got food, we got firewood, so kind of prepped all that, and then I did add. So I think I'm just gonna throw all my junk in like this chest, and then I do have some extra things, some extra food, torches, healing, and over here we have our food that's more like the temperature tolerance stuff. So yeah, we'll more healing. Right, so we'll see how it works. I'm kind of hoping I can just take like one a day, and it'll last me the whole time, but we'll have to test it out a bit. And then the last thing I want to do is I want to make sure we get overloaded here. So I guess let's get overloaded, and we will then be pretty good to go, it looks like. So yeah, naked and overloaded. All right, well, here we go. Let's see. I'm assuming, I'm probably gonna need one of these right away. But hopefully we have enough. My guy's already gonna start freezing. So we got 50 pounds. So we just gotta be overloaded. And I'm gonna grab, I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna have some wood because I feel like that'll be a funny start for some jokes. We're naked and we're carrying around 30 kilos of wood. Oh man, highly inappropriate. Let's see, how's our? So we have right, and I'm assuming we can have. It just says clothes, so we should be able to still have our lantern and our weapons and stuff. I really hope, right? Like none of these should count as clothes. Probably put a torch equipped. Yeah, I'm hoping that's fine, right? Like it just says close. So we'll see, I guess. If we don't get the trophy, I'm gonna be upset. All right, temperatures still. Actually, we're still kind of within range, which is funny. This might be okay. I don't know. We'll see when winter comes around. All right, let's grab like 30 pounds of logs. So what we're gonna do is I'm just, like the wood because it's kind of funny, and then. If I have all of these logs on me, I know I won't, I'll keep them on me the whole time. So I don't want to accidentally get rid of something and then we're not overloaded anymore. Well, we really don't need that many. Let's go up to like 60. So 14 logs. That does make us overloaded, right? So if we stay right here, this should be okay. Yeah, just kind of looking around. 8 pounds. I might go over a little bit more, just in case we like get rid of something or eat a bunch of stuff. Maybe we'll, you know, I don't want to get to like day 7 and then all of a sudden I drop below that. All right, let's go up to 20 logs. That puts us 20 over. We should be pretty solid there. I know that slows us down quite a bit. So that's a little less than ideal. Oh, man, do we need that much? I mean, if we go 10 pounds over, we should be fine. I don't want to slow down too much. How about that? There we go. Yeah, it's a little better. So we are going to be running back and forth here a little bit. I mean, I'm feeling like winter's probably just going to be a bunch of cuts, right? I'm just going to have to like sit here and deal with the management, I guess. Oh, man. It's going to be fun. All right. I think we have everything. I have a torch on us. We got our wood. No clothes. Everything's put away. Weapons should be fine. We got some food and healing. All right, let's see how this goes. Here we go. First thing we'll probably have to do would be we'll probably have to do our management for like the kids and all that. So we should be able to do that from the comfort of our house. And it looks like only 1 new birth. Okay. 4 more expecting. All right. So that should be pretty easy. I'm gonna just kind of stay in the house for now. Wonder if we can like light this. Robust fireplace. All right, so let's take a look at our management before we get going too much. So we do have 2 people open. Let me see. Berta. So you are listed as a mine worker. They're in a mining house. Okay, so let me see which house this is. Are you gonna show me? Okay, so that's one of the houses down there at the fishing village. So we want to make sure we put Berta in the correct mine. Alright, so let's go down. Where are you, mine? Mine. There it is. Alright, so that mine down there, that's going to max that one out, actually, which is interesting. Assign worker. Okay, and then let's just go to... wish I could collapse this quicker, but it's fine. No big deal, not a game breaker. Bump. Alright, so let's take one of these mine workers who is... oh, I hate that. That they could change. Let's see. So not you. Are you an extra? Nope, you were working in a mine house. Right. Just looking for our extra right now. You're working in a mine house. What about you? Whoops. Did I just check you? I might have. Alright, almost there. One of these has got to be an extra. There we go. So we'll move Jutro Wooge back. Let's... oh, man, let's see. Let's just check. And then Bird is our last one. So, okay, so let's remove you. So now we have one of our extras back. And let's see... let's go back to our other one. We should have one more. Yep, so what did you do? You were livestock. Okay. So let's go down to our animal husbandry and see where we have our extras. Let's see here. Yeah, this is going to be all right, let's just take a look-see here. Again, so all I'm doing is I'm pulling it up and I'm looking at their house. Right, like when I go to them, they're in the bee house, so I know that they are normally working there. Alright, so they're in the livestock house. She's in a livestock house. Whoop, fold. Okay, okay, so here's an extra. So, Wukla. So let's take him. And let me see. So that's this fold up here, right? Yeah, that works. I want to make sure he... Oh, let's see. Hold on, let's go back to our person. So I want to see which... We have to see which fold they're in. Right, now that we have two of them, because we have one down at the fishing village. And then we will get more into this challenge, I promise. Let's take a look at this house. That house is right there. Okay, so they are part of... they are part of the fold up here. So let's remove you. And then we can see if I can put in our worker here right away. Okay, so that was her. All right, now we got our two extras. So let's see. Now we just got to figure out the person who is missing, or like what they were doing. The mother. So let's see here. We do have to get our worker guy going as well. Let's see. So much to look through. Let's go to our builder. Get this guy working right away here. I should make sure my guy's not about to die too. I think it freezes it when you're, or pauses it when you're in this menu, I guess. All right, production. Good there. Farming. Looks like it might have been a barn worker. Oh, actually, I think it was a hunting person. Okay. So I may put our extras for right now. I think the hunting lodge is doing okay. I might put one. Yeah. I mean, fishing hut doesn't really. It's not the craziest one that we need. Those are all good. Farm shed is good. Yeah, so we have our two extras. Let me just go through this one more time. Right, so if there's a yellow one, we don't need them there. All right. Yeah, we should be pretty good. I mean, I guess those two extras, we kind of can just put them where we want for right now. Maybe I'll leave them out for right now, and if I need to manipulate something, I can put them somewhere. Yeah, I kind of like that idea. All right, let's get on with the challenge here a bit more. Our management is done. Let me see if I can get this torch out. All right, so if I put... I kind of want to just test everything for right now. So if I put the torch away, let's go to our... Watch it just like not even affect us and all this stuff we did for nothing. I mean, we have our temperature tolerance up, but I can't imagine we're going to be fine for too long. Well, I don't know. Maybe we will be okay. Still just hanging out in the cold. Oh, okay, it's starting to go down a little bit. Gonna kind of hang out for another second. How are we looking here? Yeah, we're getting a little colder now. Not quite as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I was thinking like we get out here and it's like, I know initially without the, and we do have our temperature tolerance maxed out, right? But still, I mean, we are out here in our underwear. Okay, here we go. We're about to approach the, I'm cold.
There's a real nip in the air.
Right, need to warm up. All right, so I want to see... Okay, so yeah, the fires are working. So that gets us above a little bit. Right, but if we can kind of light these as we go, in case we need to run down here. And then, yeah, let me see. There we go. Yeah. So not too shabby. I don't think we'll, we'll still probably take one of the temperature tolerance things. I don't know if we want to be, if we want to be out running missions, butt naked. If we get hit by anything, it'll do a ton of damage, right? No clothes or armor on. Ooh, let me see if we can let's give our family their gifts here. Let's try to give her one of them. What do you think the kid wants? He wants a. We already gave him a rag doll. Let's give him a bird. See if he wants that.
Hi.
I got you a little something. Yep, I'm gonna give him that little thing. You're the best. Nice. What's on your mind? How can people say they're lonely? Are they forgetting the voice in their head, or maybe they're just not very good at talking with it? Nice.
Nice stuff.
I should better warm myself
Oh,
up.
I'm getting cold. Hold on. Okay, it's going back down. Okay, so the fires work okay. Now let's see, nope. See if we can run to the wife here. I don't know how well the torch will help out. Hopefully pretty decently. Oh, is that her? It's your naked husband.
My love, you're here.
Alright, mood and affection is still good. We are going to give you something. Nice. Know how to please a wife.
So long.
Yep. Everybody loves gifts. Yeah, if we look at our management, like we're at 1-1 right now, which is probably the closest we've been in a super long time to everything just being like regularly kind of automated. So pretty nice, pretty nice. Now, question is, what do we want to do while we're surviving here? So we figured out our management. I mean, I feel like we gotta do something while we're here. Let's see, how's the temperature thing look? So yeah, it's not terrible. Like when we're standing here, we got the torch out and all that. It's pretty solid. Let's try. I'm kind of curious. Let's see what the food does. So let's grab one of our wines. We'll take off the booze and we'll eat some food. All right, so we're on the lower end of the temperature gauge, right? And all I'm looking at is the bottom right there, the blue, green, red. So let's do this. Let's drink our wine. Take our potion. Eat our food. So we got all those buffs going now. I kind of want to see what that does with our the little one playing with his sword yet. Nice. I want to see, does that move us into the green? It's keeping us down there, if nothing else. Alright, let's put some of this stuff away. Oh, man. I almost started myself on fire. Let's see how are we looking here? Yeah, we're still in the bottom. Okay, I'm gonna run around a little bit. Maybe we'll check out some things, and I want to see if these work decently enough. Got kids everywhere. Nice. We got a little wintry thing here. Ooh, you know what we should do? Snowman time. We're gonna center this bad boy here. We should put some snowmen up for the kids. Uh-oh. Okay, so our temperature is still dropping. So we are going to need a torch. Is that going to be enough if we're out here? Ooh, just barely. Okay, so yeah, so I mean, I don't think it's going to be crazy difficult, but at the same time, we can't just run around naked with, like, just the food and wine. It's not going to be enough. So we are going to have to stay pretty close to the village, which means probably a pretty big cut. um, yeah, we'll at least get an episode out of it today, and then maybe we'll do... maybe we'll kind of like finish it up. We'll do like a part 2 tomorrow, and it'll basically have been like, you know, like I'll get to the end of the season, you know, and we'll get into spring, kind of like with this, you know, done, and then we'll see if we get the trophy or not. Oh no, I don't think I'm gonna be able to build a snowman out here. It's probably too far away. Yeah, sticks, stone, and carrot. Kind of want to build one over here. Well, it's a good thing we made the torches. Well, let's go grab a carrot. I want to build these guys a snowman down here. Maybe we'll put a snowman up by the bar too. Right, it's winter. You know, try to make the best of it. It's gonna be a kind of a rough, slow winter. But yeah, it's kind of a crazy challenge, you know. Like I thought it was going to be a little bit more difficult, not to the point where like I just walk out the door and my guy collapses. That would suck. But I mean, I don't know. I guess we do need to stay close enough because we can't go. I don't think we're going to be able to go do this mission. Let me build this snowman first here. We'll go grab a carrot. Where do we want our snowman friend here? Probably like right there. Nice. Gotta have the snowman. Grab that carrot. Yeah, let's look at that mission. Let's see. Talk to Derwin. It's a lot of Dynasty rep. Okay, so it doesn't... The nice thing what I like about those is it doesn't give you like a timeline. At least I don't think I've seen any that do. Oh, carrots are in here. Get these snowmen up. Well, that's weird. I don't think I've ever seen that. That must be a bug. I have negative 17 buckets of milk. So, apparently I borrowed some buckets of milk from the bank, and I need to pay them back? I don't know. I've never seen that. That's funny. But, okay. Let me grab one of these carrots here. Just one will do. Yeah, I've never seen a negative number. It doesn't really make any sense. Must be a bug. Let's see. Where are we putting that snowman? Yeah, I guess this isn't terrible. You know, as long as I have a torch out, it seems like I'm pretty good. What are we at? Negative 8.6 degrees Celsius. Which Fahrenheit? Not sure what that is. I'll let you do the math. Alright. Got another snowman. Where do we want this snowman here? Do we want one in the middle? Or should we just put one down here maybe? I think that's where we were going to put it. Okay. Not enough resources. Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't grab sticks and stones here. How many more did I need? I need 6 sticks and 4 stones. Alright. Easy peasy. Got some sticks here. Very nice. And very nice. Of course, I got one extra. Yeah, this looks like a little good place for a snowman. I haven't really checked out over here in a little while. No. What was our idea with this? I don't remember. Were we gonna put more flowers in here? What time is it? Is it getting late? Oh, it's pretty dark for only being like it's like noon. Sip coffee here. I'm thinking it's because the ground is probably too uneven to build here is why I did that. So I don't have enough resources anyways to test it. Hmm. I'll pick up some of these. Just want to test it out real quick. How's that wine and food doing? It's pretty solid yet. Alright, let's see. Is it obstacles? Okay, well I could put one there. Yeah, I think it's too uneven. There's obstacles. Why? I don't know. That's obstacles. Does it go to? Yeah, I can't build it to there. So we must have. I'm guessing we were like, oh, we'll just drop this, and then eventually I'll put more flowers in there. But I didn't get around to it. It's kind of neat. There's like a thing right there. Hold on. Let me see. Where are you? Hand lantern. Nope, don't you roll away. I wonder, can we... Great if you would even out for me. Oh, got a kid coughing over there. Is this gonna work? If this works, that'd be pretty sick. It works. Man, I wish I could turn this lantern on. That's the only thing, because that would be pretty cool. I need it to center out a little bit more for me. Center, 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 center. There we go. Nice. We got a little lantern hanging there. What if I can? No. I want it to rotate a little bit. Nope, not that way. Alright, it's just freaking out now. Let me see if I can get this a little straighter. Come on. Some of the, like, the axis is kind of hard to get to sometimes. Like the axis you're looking for. Alright. Drop down a little bit. Go. Yeah, that looks pretty nice. Actually, I like that. I mean, it's very small. It's like a small detail, right? But it's cool that you can hang those on there. I wish I could turn it on. That's the only downside to that. Let's see. I don't know. I mean, we could put a couple flower pots like in between the benches. What was that one? Is it this one? No. Flower pot. Is it this one? No. I can never remember which the plant. Or is it this one? Ah, there we go. Right, like we could put maybe some flower pots in between the benches here. Right, a little naked decorating on the episode today. Ah, crap. Why not? Let's grow put some stuff up while we're running around in our skivvies here, our silkies. Let's see. What do we want? Should we do a chicory and a thistle? That's pretty nice. A little bit of an improvement there. I don't know. I mean, I could try to bring some clay vases down here and see if I can get that to work, but that seems like it's going to be a nightmare. There's got to be something else. What else can we put here that'll look cool? I don't know. I might need some ideas for this place. I mean, it's a subtle little, you know, there's some stuff in the back. You know, maybe that's all we need for this spot. Not too sure. How's our time? So I want to get through like a day. It looks like one soup and one food item a day will be pretty good. All right, let's slowly walk our way back. Let's take the scenic route. Looks nice. Looks nice. I like it. Oh God, winter's so gross. I'm so happy, like in real life, that our winter's almost over. You know, we've been having some slightly better days. Yeah, I think that's an elevation thing right there. Oh, we still got this too. That was kind of that little demonstration of, you know, putting some rocks down and something in between it. Let's grab that stuff. We'll put that stuff away. I still haven't quite decided if I'm gonna leave it like this. I think it looks all right. What is over here? Oh, I don't know. that one, that one's from somewhere. Apparently, I just rolled down the hill and I forgot to get it. I don't know. Man, what a dreary day. It's like, it feels like it's almost nighttime, but it's like 2 o'clock in the day. You know, here, it's like 1400. What's up, little kid? All right, let's get some of this crap put away. No, we'll keep everybody around for a couple more minutes. We'll see if we can find anything else to do. And then, yeah, I mean, I think instead of maybe doing a cut and bringing everybody back, what I might do is, because that's going to take a long time. I don't know if I would have enough time to do that. Like, I might have to... we might have to have, like, a little bit shorter of an episode, and maybe we'll have 2 episodes for this, and they'll just be a little bit shorter, right? Because, you know, like... playing 9 days, I don't think I'm going to have enough time before I got to do stuff today. So yeah, I think maybe that's what we'll do is we'll have the start of it be this episode, and then I'll get through all the days. If there is anything like super interesting that happens, you know, I'll bring it up in maybe the next episode. But I think that might be the plan. All right, so we are staying overweight. Ooh, look at our money. So we are at 987,492.2. How much are we bringing in a day? That might happen over our... Let me look at our management. Real quick, let's go over this. I think all of our farmers are done working. Our rye is growing. Yeah, so we're pretty solid there. Fields are ready to go. But yesterday we made 1,600 coins. So it's gonna be pretty close. 10, 16,000. Yeah, we'll just kind of let it keep going. But I think that is one of the trophies that we're pretty close to is having a million coins, right? Which, I mean, I wonder if I have to have them on me, because I have a bunch on me actually. Let's see, maybe we can get that trophy right now. Again, the trophy is a million coins. Maybe we can knock that out right now. Let me grab all these coins. What's that gonna? Yeah, I should put those over a million. Hey, show me the money. All right, that'll be a good test. So I did play around with the settings. So hopefully that trophy showed up in the top right-hand corner there. Because I want to do that big long trophy episode where we get a couple more trophies, but I want to make sure that works. So I'm going to make a note of that. And hopefully that'll pop up there for us. But all right, we got the million coin challenge done, or trophy done. Now let's put some of these back, because I don't need a million coins on me. I like that a million coins weighs nothing, though. Alright, slowly but surely, we're getting there. Alright, I'll keep 117,000 on me, why not? Alright, let's do a quick little management session with these. So we're selling the battle axes yet. I made a bunch of fishing spears. Our swords are looking good. We probably could go make some hoes, right? And that's just kind of the way I've been doing it. Once it falls down below 10, I've been making stuff. Clothing's good. We're still at a surplus there. We're not able to sell as much as we're making, which is fine. It gives me some stuff to sell for that diplomacy XP. Yeah, I think we're looking pretty solid. Let me see if there's any major outliers. Feathers are kind of evening out a bit. Firewood's evening out a little bit now that it's winter. Flour's good. I mean, it doesn't weigh anything. I don't mind having a ton of that. Same thing with hops. We do have a lot of iron. We will go make a couple things right now. We had like 600 limestone, so I did go and insulate a bunch of houses. That was another thing I did off camera I forgot to mention. Still got a lot of poops, but it's slowly going down, and it should go down a little bit more, especially when we get those barn workers in. I finished that barn worker house, but I didn't go get any. That'll be something we probably do right away next season. Let's see, got a lot of greens. Again, it doesn't weigh much, so I like having a lot of that. Big things is I'm kind of just checking to make sure, you know, like our stone, for instance. When we had a bunch of stone, stone's heavy. You know, and we have 25,000 kilos to play with here, but... Right, okay, so wool is still kind of our big outlier, I would say, at the moment. I mean, we're already making clothes. Let's see. We are selling that. We are selling that in our overflow stall here. Right? Wool fabric. Yeah, we're selling 3.5 a day. I suppose I could go... Yeah, see, we're selling almost 500 poops a day. It's a lot of poops. Fertilizer's getting down there. I may... Yes, that's why we need those barn workers. I don't think I'm going to worry about it right now. I'm going to double check and see how much we are making. And then let's increase this to like 5. And then I'm going to go run over there. Cold. Ah, my fires went out. I wonder how long these stay on for. Apparently not the whole day. Uh-oh, we got Michael Jackson. Doing a little moonwalk across the snow. Alright, and that's pretty good. Nice. Just one over here. Yeah, I was gonna put up like torches too along the path, but I was like, it should be okay. And if it is real bad, well, you know, we can kind of build it, but I think we're doing alright. Alright, I'm gonna go help out with the wool a little bit. You know, kind of this is what I'm gonna be doing all winter. So it's right, the things we do for some of these trophies and stuff. Alright, let's make... I know this would actually be like, you know, if I didn't have the fast crafting on, this would be like the perfect time to do something like this, because you're basically going to be like just sitting around all winter. Right, and just got our underwears and our giant bunch of wood. Our giant piece of wood. Oh man, very inappropriate. Very, very immature. Oh crap. But you know, that's how we do things sometimes. All right, let's do... I'm gonna have to take a couple trips here. Crap. Hold on. That box can't go in the red. Yeah, we're just gonna have to drop it. All right, let's do... What am I doing? Dropping. Man, isn't it insane how fast I forget what I'm doing? Oh, crap. Come on. What is... Oh, that's right. I don't have my backpack and whatnot on. Yeah, this is going to be a pain in the butt. Holy crap. It's amazing the difference that makes, huh? Alright. Well, and actually, you know what? Let me see here. Hold on. Let me take that. Can I...
Hello there.
Get out of the way, please. Get out of the way, please. Alright, we're going to have to drop it again. Do the old... You ever have to do that? Where you drop it, you move a couple feet, you pick it up, you drop it, you move a couple feet. Oh, wait, that's Linden. Hold on.
Greed can bring us to. We don't want to part with our possessions, even when they're far too heavy to bear.
Yeah, I think he's talking about me. All right. Some good coffee. Oh man. Am I still overweight? Probably. Yeah, I forgot about that whole thing. Oh, this is gonna be a big ol' issue here. 211. Let me bring over the horse. Horse A. Come on over. Otherwise, this is gonna take 8 years. Come here, horsey. What are you doing? It's like playing hide and seek back here. There he is. All right. Dum, 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 dum. All right, here we go. Let's load the wool on the horsey here. Because this is going to take a second. I gotta make sure I don't lose the logs. I gotta stay over encumbered. All right, and we could do the drop thing here. Oh man.
The threads got entangled again.
Oh, where'd it go? Uh-oh. I don't know where the wool went. Oh, is it out there? Oh, perfect. Hold on, horsey, I'm coming. Man, that's some high quality stuff right there. Oh god, I just sneezed. I might have died. God. All right, put that on you. Gotta make sure I don't mess up that log thing. I definitely don't want to do that crest thing with the over encumbrance more than I have to. All right, stuff's still going. It's kind of nice with all this fire and light and stuff. I'm not having any frame rate issues, which I thought that might be a thing, but oh, you know what? Hold on, we ain't doing it that way. There we go. Grab that from you. Put that in there. Yeah, the weight thing, man, it's gonna prevent us from doing too much, that's for sure. All right, so we are selling that wool. Let's see what that got us down to. A little bit more kind of manageable number-wise. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty happy with where everything else is at. You know, where the straw's coming in because of all the greens. Animal feed should be high enough for the winter. We do have a good amount of clay now. By a good amount, I mean we have a lot. So that might be another one we watch for. Again, what I might do is, I think we have room to make more clay stuff, right? We're only working at 28% here. You know, so that could be a thing where we don't sell the clay, but maybe we make a bunch of like wine bottles, right? And then, because we always need a bunch of them anyways, and then we sell some. Problem is, and we have more huts available, but I believe that would go under resources. Let me take a look-see here. It's our dyes, faces, yeah. All right, so we could do that. But like I said, I think our resource guy is at like a really good spot. So we might just need another resource stall. And then we'd have to name it something. We already have an overflow stall, but maybe like extra resource or something. I don't know. All right, let's look at our guys real quick here. Cheese. No buckets of milk. Okay, that's fine. It's actually kind of... Oh, is that where my... I hope something didn't get screwed up there. Let me go look at that. Because I know we had some. Yeah, we're still at negative. So, I don't know what I did, but I know we had a decent amount of buckets of milk left because I actually made some cheese. Quite a bit of cheese, but we still had quite a bit left over. So I don't know why it went negative, but that kind of sucks. And now it's saying we're out of resources for that. So we're going to have to catch back up on the milk, which is not the end of the world. You know, they already are. I forgot what we started at. It was like negative something, but I don't know, kind of a bit of a pain in the butt. Let me see what we're looking at time-wise. Okay, so we almost made it through our first day. I think what I want to do is I want to get to like the first day where I can go to sleep. We'll probably call the episode there. The crazy winter challenge is pretty crazy. You know, like we do have to stick around. I am a little afraid to leave. I want to go talk to Derwin, but at the same time, riding on my horse butt naked with a torch doesn't sound great fun. You know, and we can do that next spring. Man, yeah. One of the things I want to do is I think the spring is going to be I want to do that farming guide, and I think I'm going to try to do that in the spring. But the problem is I need to get some stuff planned for that, and I'm gonna do it off a script. I want it to be a really good video, very good and polished and visually, you know, easy. And I wanna put out a really good video, basically, for people who are either like picking up the game or are already experienced in the game. You know, I'm gonna do like a beginning, a mid, and an end game level farming thing. So I think that might be pretty cool. But yeah, we'll probably do that in the spring. So we'll probably make this a two-parter. I will basically be doing what I just did for the last 8 days, a lot of resource management. Man, look at the lighting. It looks nice. Just a calm, fun game. Yeah, it'll be a lot more of this. The other thing I'm thinking is, so I kind of want to put out this chaos report video, which is going to give us, you know, it's basically like a breakdown of the channel. So it'll, you know, like I'll talk about what we did over the last couple months, you know, maybe what we're looking forward to, some new games we're thinking of playing. And I'm thinking next week I might throw in just like an oddball series just to mix it up a little bit. And I was thinking of doing like one of those simulator games. You know what?
Biting cold.
Oh, crap. Hold on. Yeah, she's cold outside. But, you know, a lot of people do those that kind of play these type of games. I know there's like that one card game simulator. There's the grocery store simulator. I think the PlayStation has a gas station simulator. So I was thinking of doing that, you know. And again, it'd probably be like a 10 episode series maybe. You know, I might just put out an episode a day for like a week and a half. Just to kind of mix it up. But not in place of any of these episodes. You know, it would just kind of be like extra material. But I was thinking of filming that next week. So, you know, if you have any ideas for maybe like one of those type of games, let me know. But again, it's not going to take away from anything. I think I'm just going to add it in as a, you know, a little extra bit if people want to watch it. You know, I'm not planning on too many people being crazy interested in it that, you know, like, I don't think the views will be like crazy high or anything on it. I think it'll just be like a fun little, you know, extra tidbit to throw in there, change it up a little bit. So definitely staying with Medieval Dynasty and Kingdom Come Deliverance though until I kind of finish these up a little bit more. But yeah, I'm thinking next episode on here we'll do part 2 of the challenge, and then we'll kind of roll into spring. I think we'll probably just do part 2 of the challenge. We'll kind of finish it up, make sure we get the trophies. And then we'll probably end that next episode there. And then spring, you know, we'll do our management, and then I want to put together, I think, that farming guide, which I think will be pretty fun. But yeah, it's going to take quite a bit of prep on my part. So, yeah, I guess that's probably about it. We can probably go to sleep for the day. We made it in the day. We didn't lose. Did we lose any health? Nope, we didn't lose any health. So, you know, surviving naked in the winter, it's not so bad. No, as long as we stay by these dang fires. But yeah, I mean, you see what happened? I put that torch away for a second. Oh, and look, our food and all that, those buffs, like those just went away a little bit ago too. So just one of those a day should be pretty solid for us. Yeah, I guess that should be pretty good. So again, we've gone over what we're gonna do tomorrow. We'll have a part 2. I mean, hopefully this was kind of a fun episode. I know it was a little less crazy than I was thinking it was gonna be, but it was still pretty fun. Let me put that away. Look at the lighting. It looks nice. Put that way too. Right, no frame rate issues. Kind of surprised. I thought that might create some, that there was so much fire around here, but... Anyways, all right, I should stop talking. We got some stuff ready. We'll come back tomorrow and finish up this challenge. Hopefully everybody enjoyed the episode, but you know, I think it was a pretty good time. Pretty good time. Yeah, I guess with all that being said, like I said, you know, hopefully you enjoyed the episode. Go out there, be a good person. It's not that hard, and I will see you on the next one.